Welcome to the Automation Car Design Competition. Over 450 entries, 11 categories, and Mr. Regular as a guest judge in his very own special category. The entries will be judged in 2 rounds, the preliminaries and the finals, for each category. The categories span from way back 40s luxury barges all the way to futuristic concept cars. The preliminaries are judged on a scale from 0 to 10 by 3 judges. At least 3 finalists will be selected based on this score at the end of each category's preliminary round. Today we shall find out who is going to get into the finals of the 70s light sport category. And first up is Alpino BR. So what do we have here? Well, light sports. Yeah, no, it's looking
it's
all
around
right.
there. It's around
But
there.
not amazing, but around average, I would say. So stats are okay. What does the car say?
We are in the late 70s, yes.
Late 70s.
Yes.
It's fitting. I would say it's
Yeah,
fitting.
it could be around the late 70s.
I have a distinct feel that this is not over-designed, but it's quite okay as is.
Yeah.
I quite like it. I would say it's good.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good.
I would give for solid, but yes, okay, it's good. Yeah.
And then we have Apple Check. Oh, yeah, these stats look quite a bit more on the positive side. Light sport, spot on when it comes to the demographics.
Yes.
Very nicely done. The only thing I see there is also Comfort Zero, which
no
might
comfort.
be a little bit over the top. This is not a hypercar, or supercar rather, or track car for that matter. Although it's placing really well in the track car category. Anyway, design. What do we think?
It looks a bit old.
Maybe
for
early
78.
70s? Yeah, it looks more like early.
Late 60s, early 70s, yes.
Late 60s, yeah.
Yeah, of 10 years. Not 10 years, but at least 5-6 years solid, yes.
Yeah. I don't also quite like the different colored headlights in front. The rim of the headlights.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, so a nice few details here and there, and the decals. But what do we think overall?
I'll give it a 5.
It's a 5. It's solid. It has really good stats except for the comfort.
Exactly. I would say it's like a 5, maybe on the low 5, and the stats give it a little bit of bonus. So a solid entry. And then we have Bleach Drinker. Oh, the stats are looking pretty nice. Actually, very high sportiness. Very high sportiness, considering he also has some comfort going. So the stats should give us a pretty solid bonus, actually. More of a... aiming a little high, maybe. Light Sports Premium, but... yeah, fine,
but
okay.
Also Light Sport Normal is really good.
Yes. So what about the design?
Oh.
It's
okay.
Good looking.
Yes, it is. I'm happy.
I agree. Especially the rear, like... that's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, there is a little bit dissonance between the front and the rear.
Front and rear, I agree.
A bit. Not much, but there is a bit of a dissonance. But
yeah. Very nicely laid out, both of them, though. Like, accurately built. I think this is actually a good to very good
7.
entry.
Indeed.
Also for the stats, I will give it a full 7.
I would also give it a 7.
Agreed.
Considering the stats, it deserves it.
And then there is BR93. Oh yes, again, very nice stats.
Wow.
A little too much towards the track side of things with 0 comfort, but very high drivability and sportiness for the era. So yeah, that certainly does it.
That's good.
What about the design?
The front is okay, but the rear maybe is too strange.
The rear is weird.
Yeah, so what I see is that the rear is very small and detailed, and the front just isn't. and kind of
True.
bites.
The front is just a whole
Mm.
different car.
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, what do we think? Overall, I think it has some good elements in it, but and the stats are good. So maybe a 6 overall. Because the design is
5 and 6.
I was 5 or 6.
Okay, I would say the design itself is a 5. The stats push it up.
Then let's give it a 6.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on the edge. I agree, but
Yeah.
okay. And next we have Conan Murder. Oh, the stats. Conan with the stats again. No, this is quite below average. That's not good. That is definitely a penalty
again,
there.
a minus.
That's a shame. What about the design? Oh, this is 74.
Yeah.
Fits for 74, the design.
Maybe it's the body that is a little bit makes it looks big older than 74.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
that is the case. Yes.
70 spot on.
I'm not sure. So what do we think overall?
Between 4 and 5.
I would say it's a solid 5, but due to the stats,
Yeah,
it's
that
a
is
4.
that is the way I would be going as well.
Yeah.
5 minus 1. And then there's Cool K. Another track car. But light sport and sport is doing pretty well. It's about average stats, so that won't affect it. So it's all about the visual design. What do we think? Big text in front. Oh, the letters aren't quite distanced correctly and aligned. My OCD comes back and haunts me.
Yeah, they're not really. The center of the text is not centered. Horrible.
Well, the front. I like the front.
Yes.
The rear is
the rear is a bit different. It doesn't look like the same car, really.
But also cool design, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like more muscly to me than light sport.
Kinda. Probably also earlier than 79, I would say.
Yep.
But
okay, overall, what do we say?
I would
5 and 6.
It's 6. I would give it a 6. It's good.
Yes.
Okay. Let's settle with a 6. DMUM. Okay. Good stats. Very nice stats.
Yes.
Light Sport Premium, Light Sport are the top categories. So nicely tuned. Also good mix between drivability and sportiness and some comfort. Okay.
Yeah.
So stats are a +1, I would say. What does the design do for us, though?
Oh.
This time I like more the rear than the front.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the upper
the rear
grille
is
on the
also,
front.
Yeah.
I'm sure on the side also. I mean, look at the door. It's a teeny door.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's a car for small people.
You'll fit in.
Yes. You're an Italian, you will fit in. Come on.
Oh.
Alright, what about the design overall? I kind of don't like it.
I lean to a 4.
So 4 plus 1?
Yes, 4 plus 1.
It's a 5.
Okay.
Duke Fireframe. Good stats overall. It hits the target.
Yeah.
Light Sport 110, Light Sport Premium 120. A little bit on the sporty side, more like a track car, but not bad. So, what do we think about the design?
Okay.
I like the front. Yeah, I like
simple
the front.
but good.
The lower vents arrangement I really like. It's doing pretty well.
It's well done.
And the rear is very simple though.
True.
Yeah. So overall, I think it's
overall
it's a solid
it's a
design.
Solid 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
And are the stats enough to push it up or not? Because this is like half good. It's good stats, but does it warrant a 6 overall? I mean, it's a... Yeah. I feel it's a solid enough design to inch it up to a 6.
What about you, Felix?
I would say the stats are good enough to make it a 6. But, yeah.
It's
we
a,
also
it's a
do
weak
6, I'm
6
fine.
overall, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a strong 6.
It isn't.
So 6?
I will. If you two are okay for a 6, let's go for a 6. I'm not totally sure about the 6.
Okay. High Octane Love. Quite poor stats. Below average for sure.
Yeah.
No comfort.
No comfort.
Very low
yeah.
drivability and sportiness for the category and era. Oh yeah, that might be it's definitely not a plus there. That's more a negative.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Design. Pop-up headlights. Okay.
The rear is a bit
yeah.
bare.
And the front, I don't quite like the indicators. They bite the rounded grills and the
Yep.
lights. That doesn't look quite right to me. And the rear, also very round compared to the front, but
Yeah.
it has the
true.
But the
blinkers
rear
again.
is nice.
So the rear is nice.
The
yeah,
rear
I
is
kind of
simple
like it.
and nice. I like it. The front, like you say, it's not harmonic.
You should have made the black part on the rear a little bit thinner because it's too wide.
Yeah, it's a little too.
It's not well proportioned with the tail lights.
Yeah.
I will go for a 5 on design.
5 on design, so it makes it.
5 on
Five-
design.
well,
I would
5
go
overall.
with a 5 overall. Okay, it doesn't inch it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
Alright.
a
I
bit,
would
because
inch it. I would
it
inch it
was
down because 80 is low.
Yeah, 80 is
barely good. So
It
for
would be
me,
90, okay, but 80.
So yeah,
So
I
very
would
low
overall
6,
go
so
with
we'll
a
give it a
4.
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would more inch to a 4, but if you two agree, then we agree on that. A Jag Stang 94. Some decent stats here. Also way too much track focused. No comfort
Yeah, it's
whatsoever.
very uncomfortable too.
It's a track
Not
car.
very drivable. Yeah,
no,
it is.
exactly. Proper track car. But still, overall scores are decent. Getting that much sportiness out of it is a feat. But yeah, Light Sport Premium is scoring pretty well. Okay. So design. First impression is a little on the weird side, but
A bit underwhelming too. Not revelating.
Yeah, the rear is
the rear is
strange.
barren.
The front, it's almost
Where are the exhaust pipes, by the way?
On the
hidden.
left, right.
On the left,
Left bottom, left, right.
Oh, it's a
Them-
mod.
Yeah,
I
they're missing. They're entirely
Let me
missing.
check.
Oh,
So
yeah, they are
you
mod.
have
Yeah,
to
they are
you have to
mod.
you have to think they are not there. No mods
Yeah.
allowed. So no exhaust for this one. Sorry.
Maybe they
I think that, like the rear is very barren. There's basically
Yeah.
nothing on it. Quad cam
Something
logo,
you don't.
the lights,
you
and
wouldn't like
some
to
number
see.
placeholder, but nothing else. Exactly nothing else. So to me, this is a bit meh, actually.
It is meh. I would give it a
Mhm.
4 overall.
Yes.
John Dam Madden. Very nice stats, spot on.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
the stats are really
done.
good.
Well done.
150 light sport for me here.
Yep.
That's excellent.
150. Oh.
149.4.
Okay, for me it's 142.5. So quite different. But anyway, so there's something going on there. But what about the design?
Very classic approach.
It exists, but I'm not sure.
The eyes are popping
Nice.
out weirdly in the front, I think. It looks a little sad and surprised.
Yeah.
It's actually a sad and surprised face if you look at it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the rear? The wing is weird. That's the only
wing
wing
has
that doesn't
no place.
adjust correctly to being exactly aligned with the flow of air. So yeah, no, this is very strange.
Maybe it's a handle to open it.
It's a very big handle then. Okay, overall
For
design,
big people. I would give it a
I'd give it a
4.
and
yeah.
then +1. for the technical design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5. And then we have Nitophonics. Oh yeah, the stats aren't looking too bad. Very solid.
It's leaning heavy into a track though.
Yeah, and it's overpriced for what the category should have been. So it's about average there, I would say. What about the design? Looks error correct to me.
It is, yes.
It does.
Capricciosa Turbo.
Capricciosa Turbo.
It's a pizza.
Yeah, it is. A good one.
The sideline reminds me of a 911 Turbo.
Yeah, it's very 911 overall, also with the wing. It is.
Oh. On the design side,
it's very solid, I think. Yeah.
It's solid. Due to it being like a Porsche, it's solid.
Alright, we settle with that. Ladafan 01. Quite low stats overall and in the wrong segment, so that is a negative.
Missed the category completely.
Yep. Okay, design.
Wow. That's terrible.
Very, too much, too simple.
Yeah. It doesn't
RS
speak
badge
to me.
on the side, it's cute, but
Yep.
not on mine.
No, it's not a parallel with the lines of the car either.
Alignment is off, yes.
So overall, this is a meh to me.
Poor.
It's a poor.
It's a poor even. Oh yeah, and
I
with
would,
the stats,
I would
it's
lean
a poor.
totally, but with the stats completely too very bad. The design.
Okay.
Bland.
Okay. I would have settled with a 3 overall. If you both say 2,
3.
then it's a 2.
No, I say 3.
Okay.
If you say it's
Overall.
a 3 too, then it's a 3.
Okay. And then we have Lucas. Yeah, decent stats overall, but nothing spectacular. Let's have a quick look at the car itself. That doesn't look error appropriate.
Okay. It looks way too modern on the front.
It's way too modern. And quite barren on the rear.
Yeah.
It tries for this elegant, like, void style. But it doesn't work for me.
Doesn't work, no.
Also, the rims are completely off for the 79.
And the door handles are like 2010s.
Yeah.
And I think this one missed it. It's a 3 to me.
Yes.
It is a 3.
3.
Machalel. Quite poor stats and missed the category. That's not looking
Yeah.
good. That's not
It has
looking
4
good.
seats. That's the problem.
Oh, right. Yep, that is a problem. What about the design?
Original.
It's original,
is.
true.
I agree.
The
Not bad.
headlamps make me nervous.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm still waiting
Unsettling.
for them to somehow pop in, but nothing happens, so I assume they are supposed to be this way. Yeah, quite special.
They make me very nervous.
Hypnosis. Anyway,
I was going
design.
to say the same. Yeah.
What about the design overall?
Over the rear, I like it. Overall, it's not too bad.
Nope.
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay. But that doesn't win you any prizes, and we have shitty
Exactly.
stats, so a 4 overall?
A 4 overall.
Okay, I was going to for a 3, but yes, 4. It's fine. 4.
Mort 13. Ah, nice. Some really good stats on target for the categories. Well done. And
Spot on.
and what about the design?
It's unique.
Does the front fit the rear? It's very square in the rear. It's very square in the front. So okay, that fits.
They both are very square.
Very
But
square.
the front has a different theme to me than
And also,
the
it's
rear.
late 70s,
Yeah.
so that definitely fits with all the squareness.
Yes.
But the body itself is quite round, which kind of bites, doesn't it? But then again,
Quite a
no, it's
bit.
still fine for late 70s, probably. Anyway, so overall,
I don't know. It's strange.
Yeah, it's
It's a
strange.
solid design at least.
Yes.
That-
Okay.
that
Solid for sure.
That would make it a 6 overall with the +1 from the stats.
I don't think it's so cute that we'll go on 6 with the stats for me at
Alright.
least.
Right. So 5 for you. It's more.
Yeah.
It
I would
doesn't
lean
quite
more to a
connect.
6.
I would lean more to a 5 overall. It doesn't quite connect this design, although it's very creative. So yeah, it's 5 then.
Okay.
Then we have Mr. Chips. Okay, yeah, decent stats. Slightly missed the category, but still doing really well in the target.
Yeah.
And the design. Oh wow, that looks 80s.
It's
Wow.
1978. My
It would
opinion,
come out in the
it-
80s, so it's,
It fits.
I guess it fits. Yes.
It's right in there.
Fits. Yes.
It looks very futuristic for that time. Probably quite brutal. With so much detailing on the front there.
Mm-hmm.
The rear is more standard, I would say.
Yeah. The rear doesn't.
It's a
keep
simple
up with
rear.
The front.
But the front design I really like. I would
Yep.
say overall this is probably a 6, isn't
A
it?
7. Almost.
You would go
7.
for a 7? Okay.
Almost, I said. With the stats, it could be a 7.
Yeah, let's take another look at the stats. They're not amazing, but pretty good. They are definitely above average. So, what do you say,
make a-
Norman?
It makes a barely a 7.
Okay.
I will
Yeah, let's-
help a bit and put a 7.
Okay.
Very stretch.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch. Okay, settle with 7. NDK Nico. Below average stats here. It's
The
more
market
track
is
car.
not right there.
No, it's a
Yeah.
track car. 0 comfort. Very high sportiness compared to the drivability. Then the optical design.
It's
reminds me of-
simple. The rear is a bit modern looking. Not fitting to the front of the car.
But 1970, dead. I think
it's
it's
very early
bit
70s.
too early for pop-up headlight.
Even for pop-up headlights, then it's 70 is way too early.
Okay. So overall, what do you think?
I give it a 4.
I also give it a 4
Yeah.
total.
Alright, let's settle with a 4 then. I would say 5, but the stats are below average for the category. So, yep, 4. Prash Gordon. Overshooting the category slightly. More focused on light sport premium, not really light sport. But other than that, it's pretty solid.
It's quite
about
it's
average.
Okay, stat-wise.
So, design. Smiley face in the front.
Very simple.
And the rear is based. Is there anything in the rear? 2 exhausts,
Yeah.
2 taillights, and logo.
And
Yeah, it's
And the
extremely
spoiler.
simple. No detailing, no nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the lip. Yes, the spoiler. This is quite meh.
It is.
It is.
Punto Fire. Yeah, that's some decent stats. Slightly above
Yes.
average. A bit too much to the track side. Once
It
again,
doesn't
no
have no comfort again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the design.
Well, could have been worse. It's not bad.
I mean, it
Uh,
works. It's
quite-
not
quite
revelating,
solid.
but it works.
I think it's quite solid. It's a
71,
5.
probably a bit too early for B71. Should be like 75, 76. But
Overall, I think to me
It's
it's
a
5.
solid design. It's a 5.
yes, 5.
Next up, 6th. Some decent stats, good on target, comfort quite low. As you can see, the track category still really likes it. So what do we think about the design?
Again, the patch on the rear headlight and the tail light.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, that looks quite ugly.
Also, the stripes on the bumpers looks like aftermarket thing it put on
Yeah.
the bumpers.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheap tuning.
Yeah.
Also, I have to say the front to me looks a bit modern.
It looks like late 80s, doesn't it?
And the mirrors, roundish.
Yeah, round mirrors.
Yeah, but on a square car like this, around, it's a strange
Could work.
solution.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, overall, is it meh? Or is it
Yes.
worse? Oh, it's meh.
It is
It's a
4.
meh.
Yeah, it is a
a
4.
It's a solid 4.
Mm.
And then we have Sergeant Snoopy. Yeah, some about average stats. Definitely has some comfort going for it, so it's not a track car.
It's
well done
quite
there.
average.
Good in the category Light Sport and Light Sport Premium. Seems to be a convertible, so it scores well in the convertible. And let's take a look at the design. Whoa, there's a lot going on here.
Wow.
Yeah, oh. Interesting windshield wipers, kinda.
Yeah,
solution.
yeah.
Well, interesting
faked in
idea,
a weird
yeah.
way. Yeah, that's cool. Not seen that before, so kudos to him for doing that.
Nice use of the
yeah.
automation logo
Where do you spot
as hood
that?
pins.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. That's really cool.
Is, yes.
There's some nice details in here.
Mm-hmm.
And overall, what do you reckon for the design?
Oof.
I can give it a 6 on the design
I
standalone.
lean between a 6 or a 7. I don't know. It looks quite good. I like it.
I
But
don't
I'm
know.
not sure if it's enough for a 7.
Yeah, because there is something on the side that really doesn't fit. There's something strange on the side. Maybe it's because the front I like it, the rear kinda, but the side there's something wrong.
Okay. Well, Is it a
a good
6?
6?
okay.
A good 6, yes.
A good 6.
And then we have Sinaoi. Oh wow! Okay, the
Oh, wow.
stats are very much spot on. Yeah, also very compatible to track cars. Maybe a little too tracky, but 153. It's the highest scoring we've seen so far in this category.
Yeah.
So well done on the technical design. What about the visual
Very
design?
good.
What is up with these wheels?
Oh god, yeah.
It's the 18-inch tuning design.
Yeah, it is. Well, that design doesn't
front-
work for me at all, actually.
The front, I have to say, it is interesting in some way.
Yeah,
It in some way has something interesting
asymmetric.
going on.
asymmetric,
The rear
doubly.
doesn't
yeah.
stand. The front, even if the shape is similar, I don't know why it doesn't match.
doesn't
I
speak
can't.
to me.
I can't give it more than a 3 for the visual design, which would make it a 4 overall. But
Total 4
what do you?
for me would be it.
4 with, yeah, let's give it a 4.
SingStar Mixmaster. Ooh, yeah, not very high stats here. That doesn't fit the category.
It's quite far off.
Market didn't like it very much.
And
No.
also, the comfort, 0.
0, yeah. It's a track car. And not a good one at that. So, visual design. That looks like 60s.
Ring ring, the 60s have called.
Yeah, they want a cutback.
Yeah. I like the rear for the 60s.
Yeah, I like also the front for the 60s.
Yeah.
It's,
So this is kind of in the wrong category.
yeah.
It looks like a very nicely designed European pony car or sports car.
It does.
Okay. So what do we say about this one? So it's a good design overall, but completely wrong. So I would settle with a
Yeah.
meh.
Yeah,
Yep.
a 4.
A 4.
And then low stats on top of that. Do we settle with a 3 then? Or is it still a 4?
Still a 4, I think.
Okay,
It's still a 4.
good. A 4. Tom Hanks. Yeah, it kind of works. A little overshooting
it
towards
works,
the premium category. But
Also
Yeah.
leaning to the track, but it's
Yeah.
okay. It has at least some comfort.
Yes,
probably the
very
V12
little.
overshoot a bit.
Yeah, it did overshoot. So it's about average stats, I would say. It's like above average for track, but average for light sport. So, optical design. Oh, this looks different.
Yeah,
It's a bit different, but I like it.
It looks very
Interesting.
supercar-ish.
true. True. It looks like a supercar more than a light sports.
Yeah. Quite nice detailing. I like the sides with the stripes and the door
Yes.
handles going in the in a non usual way. And the rear I quite like, especially for a supercar. And it does work for a sports car in general. It looks awesome, actually, to me at least. But
Yeah.
overall, what do we say?
For me, this could be a 6.
It's a decent looking car.
included.
It's a 6. At
Yeah,
least a
a
6.
little out of the ordinary. Yeah, okay, a 6. Viventar. About average in the stats once again, and low on comfort, as we have seen so many times already.
Yeah,
track,
again.
track premium should not really be in there. But anyway, design.
It's yeah.
Yeah. The color, I think the color is wrong. Because the design is not bad, but the color.
It's
What
No.
do you
color
see
is
it
like how
as?
it came out. The customer wanted that color, so yeah.
I will change it for my view because I cannot stand it. Okay.
So overall, what do you think?
It is
It has
It
some
is
cool look.
solid.
Look, yeah.
even good some way.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Yeah. It's a bit of a stretch to give it a 6.
Yeah, I would settle with a 5. With these stats, they are not sticking out.
But Roland, if you give it a 6, I would give it a 6.
I would also give it a 6. I mean,
then we
it's
settle
good
with a 6.
looking. The stats are not there, but okay.
Okay then.
Vinny Scarletto. Below average stats, muscle car.
They're not there.
No, it's
Just not
quite-
there.
not quite
Yeah.
there. So below average,
Quite
but
expensive
design.
for what it give.
Yeah.
Mm.
What about the visuals?
Design. Ooh,
The rear is cool.
original. Yes.
The rear is quite cool, yeah.
It looks more like a concept car of the 70s,
Yeah,
not a production car.
that's true. I quite like
It's
what
not-
he did with the grills and the bumpers in the front. That's quite unique.
Yes.
That's quite cool.
Overall, I don't think this is too bad, especially for the rear. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But the front doesn't quite work. The sides is the weak part to me. But anyway, overall, what do we say?
It's solid.
Is it a 6?
It
It's-
is solid. Yes, a
Between solid
5.
and yeah.
Yes, because of the,
The
below
stats
average
doesn't help.
stats. Yeah, exactly. So 5. Schmeez. Again, another track car. Not quite as uncomfortable. Not quite high stats though. This is about ish average.
It's right in
at
the
best.
middle in the market.
Yes.
Yeah.
So visuals.
What visuals?
There's-
Quite.
There's basically nothing going on here.
Just.
No, I'm not convinced. This is
Me
just
neither.
not. It doesn't
Yeah,
give me
this
anything
is-
to work with. So to me, it's a 3.
Yeah. Yeah, a 3. Yes.
Minimum 3.
Next up, Chipsgate. Very, very nice stats overall, apart from the
Yeah.
comfort that is
Yeah, I just
severely
want
lacking.
to point out the comfort is again so low.
Bonebreaker.
So it's more a car that focuses on track, it seems, but light sport, scoring very well. A reasonably
Still scoring
powerful
well.
engine too for the era. And let's look at the design.
Nissan call, ask for their car back.
Yep. Floppy headlights, 76 could work.
Could work.
Overall pretty simple looking.
It is, yes.
Okay, what do you think
Nothing
overall?
extraordinary.
It's not simple in a
It's a
bad way.
solid-
I guess it's a solid design.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I could give
Is
it
it
a
a
5
five?
with probably a +1 for the stats, maybe.
Yes, I agree.
Yep. 6.
Okay, then let's go for a 6.
Dead Puncher Toy 4. The stats are a bit lacking for this one. We are below average scores in light sports. And the engine is reasonable. The engineering time is reasonable. What does the design do to us, though?
Oh,
Okay.
I really
Wow.
like the rear.
yeah. It is.
It is
have to say error
nice.
correct for the 77. Very much. I like it very much.
And I enjoy the front as well, but what I
That's the issue.
don't quite know
It
is
gives me
there...
a quite.
Oh, there's one vertex sticking out. So it's a little automation bug in the C and the
Yeah.
side. For me, there's like a spike coming out of
Oh,
it. But
right.
anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, what do you think overall? This is looking really good, I think.
Yeah, I'm between. I could give it a 8, but the stats are not
The
good enough.
stats are not good enough.
So a 7,
Yeah.
a very solid 7.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I agree. Dr. Orpington. Yep, nice stats. This one is doing well, but again, no comfort, which is a little bit of a shame. Decent engine, low engineering times. Cool. What about the design? Oh,
Well,
What design?
nope.
how about no?
No.
Yes.
No.
I mean, the side is okay with the text there. The rear is not okay. What the? There's nothing there. Like to the taillights and the badge. And that's it for me.
Just a bit like a race car made with polymer body,
Yeah.
small construction. That's it. It's like a track day car. So, yeah.
Yeah. Overall, this is
This
not
other
more
point.
than a 3+1 for me.
I agree.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Next up, VMO. Very poor performance. On maybe not very, but 68. It's just not scoring in any category. It's pretty poor. Somewhat reasonable engine in there though. And the design?
Oh,
Oh.
such tiny rims.
Very tiny.
But I like the front.
13-inch. But the front looks cool in some way.
Yeah,
The rear isn't too bad either.
weird, but it's not bad. Yeah.
The rear looks more like
Mhm.
late 70s rather than
Yes,
early
this
70s.
car should
Yeah.
be early 80s. Yeah, right. The front is correct for the era.
Yeah.
Right, it's a little bit futuristic to be 72. Yeah.
Did he shoot himself in the foot by setting the model year to 62 and the engine year to 55? Well, it's the base family
Oh.
year.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway,
Maybe
well,
slow
we have
thing.
already penalized him for the stats, so that's fine.
It's a law-friendly car.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do we say for the design overall?
Stretching a bit, I think I could give it a 6.
I
Stretching
could give it a
bit.
6 without stretching it from design standpoint.
So 6 minus 1?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
yes.
Elysium. Oh my, a terribly scoring car. This is not really acceptable. Definitely a -1. Okay,
Yeah.
and there we have the car. What do you say about that?
Hmm. There are some efforts.
There are some ideas.
Yeah, no, some ideas, but they could have been.
It
Done
lacks the
better.
execution.
Yeah, a bit. Yes.
The potential is there, the execution is not there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So overall,
It's a 4-1.
yeah, the design is not better than meh, indeed. So 4 minus 1,
Yeah.
I agree. It's a 3.
Okay.
GT1 Cooper. A decently scoring car. It's alright, with slightly above 100 in light sport. And slightly too powerful engine. This would be more a fully fledged sports car of the era. And what about the design?
Ah.
I don't like the front.
What's
There's
going
some
on with
effort
the
in
front?
there,
France looks
It
really
has-
angry.
The eyes, the lamps look like squinted eyes.
but the rear does fit the style of the front, and I like it. To me, the rear works better than the front.
Yeah,
Yep, I agree.
I agree.
Okay, what do we say overall?
Hard to say.
Overall 5.
I'm between 4 and 5.
Hmm. Yeah, I would go for 5.
Yeah, let's go 4 or 5.
Hello there! Well, this is not a light sports car at all. It is a supercar, or something of that kind. Way too much power for the era, and too expensive. But, alright, let's take a look at the design.
Oh. The,
I
it's also
don't know what to say.
1969.
Yeah, it's 1969.
Yeah, it's also 1969.
Well, you can always make it go earlier. That doesn't break the rules necessarily.
Yeah,
but,
true. Doesn't really look like
yeah.
69.
It just penalizes you, but it doesn't even look like...
Mm.
I mean,
the
the
design
front
doesn't
had
really
some
work for me.
idea, but that's it. Nothing more.
It's quite a poor design.
This body is so hard to work with though, because it has so little space up front. I don't know if it was a good choice. Yeah, okay. What do you say overall?
Overall, I think I can give it 3.
I give it a total of 2.
Because it misses the mark? Yeah,
Yep.
a 3 minus 1? Okay, I would agree with
Okay.
a 2 overall. Next up, Hubbles. A car that scores really well, 125 in light sports. Again, no comfort. It seems to be easy to sacrifice that for all the other stats, which are slightly more important, of course. Anyway, power 142, spot on. What about the design, though?
Oh,
Oh,
unexpected.
It
A
is.
color that is way too loud for my eyes.
Definitely agree with that. Yes.
very loud color. The
I like
design
the
is not
use of
bad,
the-
though. It's
It's
Yeah.
not bad. It's simple.
It's like it's so screaming with color that the design is actually hard to see on that car because the fixtures have more muted colors than the car and its decals.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I like the
Let me
front.
change
Oh,
the-
the layout of the front is good,
it is.
and the rear
is,
doesn't
but-
quite work for me.
Not good as the front.
No, a 5 in design for me. The front would be a
Yeah.
6 or maybe even a 7, but the rear, nah. And
Yeah,
the
the
colors.
rear
is a bit too much.
weird.
Anyway.
Yeah. So overall, I
Uh,
would say with the stats, it's a 5 to me.
What the? Maybe a 6.
I would give it a 6 because the design is a 5
Okay.
and the stats are
plus 1.
above average.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I agree.
Hunter 3003. Oh my, this is quite missing the category, although it's still scoring well. This is more like a late 70s, early 80s supercar. Oh, a well-scoring one at that. 59 sportiness is really impressive. Way too much power. Half the power would have been appropriate for the category. Anyway, what do we think about the design?
No, not so much.
It's definitely not a roadster or
Yeah.
light sports car. Really looks like a track car or supercar for that era.
It more looks like a track day car, like anything else.
Hmm.
Not
Uh,
feeling it.
Yeah,
No,
me neither.
No.
Would be a
Overall, a
would give it
4.
design-wise a 3 and a 4 totally.
Okay. Yep.
Yes.
Martin PL66. A decently scoring car, pretty good. Light Sport is on top, 130. That's good. And we have some comfort! Yay! 172 horsepower. That's also a little bit on the high end, maybe, but it's in the ballpark. Design? Is it in the ballpark? Okay.
Oh,
It's interesting. It's different. It's looking like a somewhat muscly car to me.
Yeah. It's
like an American light sports car.
It's not bad looking at all. I like it.
Some details could maybe be toned down a bit.
Like for example?
There are that I don't know how to call it, that spire, the speak on the front. There are two spears, black.
Yeah, it's for the number. It's between the place for the lamps for the number plate.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Oh yeah, I see. That's impaling any pedestrian. Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That doesn't work. But okay. Overall, what do you think?
I can give it a 6.
To me, it's at least a 6 in design.
+1.
Yes.
Yeah. 6 + 1 even. Okay. Yeah, let's go with it. It's unique enough to warrant that, I think. Maxallomotive. A very, very well-scoring car. Light Sport Premium and Light Sport over 150. Well, 150 spot on there for Light Sport, more or less. Extremely good stance, good engine, but what does the design look like?
Not like a Light Sport color Roadster.
No, and it looks like a tuner car. Like
Yes.
a modern 70s tuned car.
Reised
Yeah.
97.
Reised 97. Quite missing the mark in the design there, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Someone bought in the 90s and rised it up.
Yeah. Okay, what do we say overall? On the,
4.
is it the 4 with the
Included the
stats?
stats.
Say.
With the stats, yeah.
With the stats of 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mycon P7. A good scoring car, Light Sports 123. Yeah, well done. Also a little bit of comfort in there. Very high sportiness. This one must be hard as a rock. 180 horsepower. What about the design? Very golden rims.
Reminds me another car we saw black and gold.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember.
But it's not as extreme.
Yeah, for our luck and for my eyes.
Luckily.
Thank
Yes.
you, yeah.
I don't like it when pop-up headlights are down. I don't see them then. This looks like a really tiny front to me because of that. But anyway, the design overall, what do you guys say? The rear's nice. Really nice.
The rear is cool.
There are some details I like.
The wing fits as well. It's like the proper Porsche wing.
Oh yeah. True.
Kinda, yeah. It's well played for the wing.
Yeah. And I like how the rear hatch lifts off and unlocks. You can see that to the
Yes,
top there. Yeah.
true.
Oh yes.
True.
So very nice detailing on the rear. I don't like the front that much, but it kind of works. The rear is at least a 7 to me, maybe an 8.
Also, it's a Targa.
Yeah, that's true.
True. Oh,
I'm torn.
I'm on a solid 5.
I would tend
actually on
towards a 6. And with stats, still a 6?
It could warrant a 7.
Okay. No.
No,
It's not a 7
almost.
for me. A maximum 6.
Okay.
7 would be an ultra stretch. So
'Cause
6 or 7.
No, I would go with a 6 overall. Yes.
it's not a bad.
Yeah,
We are harsh
it's a
judges.
6. It's a
6 is a
6.
good vote, by the way.
Rudolf Hocker. Pretty low stats overall, not quite hitting the mark. That's unfortunate. Engine is pretty much spot on for the era, for a light sports car. The design?
I not very impressed.
What is this?
Yeah, it's looking pretty empty, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's quite
Especially the
simple.
front. The front
Yeah.
doesn't quite work. The rear is okay-ish. Yeah, no, this is quite meh to me in design, and then maybe
It is.
even a -1 for the stats.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Next up, 6th. A decent scorer. Hits the mark for the light sports. 112 there, basically. 137 horsepower. Good engineering time. What do we think about the design?
No.
I mean,
The patches on the rear light. Really.
again,
Also, the black thingy on the bumper seems like they're holding the bumper like a
Yeah.
tape.
like duct tape.
Duct tape, yes.
Okay, that doesn't work. It works better in the
Totally
front than in the rear. In the rear it looks pretty awful, but
Yeah.
still not that great. Okay.
No,
overall?
not so great. I would say a meh design.
Yep.
Even, yeah.
Well,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. I give it a 4.
A 4 overall. Yep. Stig 2001. A car that scores well overall, although it's more of a track car than a light sport. Well, the demographics still like it, but zero comfort. That's very much stretching it. Spine grinding and 113 horsepower. Okay, let's have a look.
Oh. Quite.
What?
What?
The front could.
The
quite-
side. Just have a straight-on look on the side and tell me that this is good design.
No.
It is not.
No.
Same you can say about the rear.
Yeah.
The front tries to copy Alpha in a very bad way. The rear tries to do nothing at
Yeah.
all.
And all painted, no plastic, no chrome.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. This is
Is it
a
a 2?
Is it
A
a
three.
2?
2 plus
A
1.
3 for the stats, yes.
Yeah.
Three.
Yeah, a 3.
The Killer Noob. Poor stats overall. It just scores 65 in light sports. A bit too powerful for the era for a lightweight car. Okay, what do we think?
I don't like the headlights at all.
No, the red framing of them doesn't look good at all.
Rear fascia doesn't work either. It looks.
Also, look at the
bit
sideline of the
off-roadish.
car.
Yeah.
It just looks weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I mean, it's a 2. A poor design with a -1.
Yeah.
Even maybe a very bad design.
Yeah,
with a
I
-1.
agree.
Yes. Yes.
Could be a 1.
A 1, okay.
Next up, the Roadrunner 36. A decently scoring car, yeah, it's doing well. Not much to say here. Appropriate power, good engineering. What is the design like though? Okay.
Oh, BMW, welcome.
Yeah. And the rear? It's not too bad.
At least the
the
rear
it's
works.
not too bad.
Yes. Overall, I think it's quite alright.
Yeah, not
It's
more than
alright.
alright, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
5.
the stats are
5.
fine. So 5.
Yeah, 5, yeah.
Title Guy 1. It is scoring pretty well, despite it only having 90 horsepower. 91. It's pretty low, but it's okay. It's okay. Overall, it's doing well. So, design. No. No, that doesn't quite work. It's a little all over the place to me in the front. I don't see any clear lines. It's again like if the headlights were up, it would
does change
align with
so
the
much.
it would align with the vents down below, like this.
Like
Sides. That's why they're
can,
there.
You can change the fixture and it looks so much better.
Okay,
But-
the sides. I like the idea of aligning the vent with the door, but failed in
Yes.
execution. It's
A
not
bit.
quite
A
aligned.
slight bit.
And the rear.
The paint is strange. I don't like it.
It is.
Okay, some effort has gone into this, but to me it's no more than a 5 maximum.
It's a maximum of 5.
Yeah.
Not enough effort put in.
Yeah, stats are okay, so it doesn't upgrade it. Right, 5?
Nope.
Troller Coaster. Very, very high stats for a reasonable engineering time. A little too much power, but we don't hold it against him with those high stats, so that's fine. Design. Wow, screaming.
Oh wow.
Screaming yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow is a little bit too harsh, maybe, but okay.
So
It
pipe
quite hurts.
Yeah.
It's a V12.
Oh god!
As usual. As usual.
Oh, it's a
It
3.1
expands the
liter
8.
V12. Nice.
Expands the 8 pipes on the rear.
Oh. Well, 8 pipes, yes.
Look at
Little
the
overdoing it.
door handles.
Oh wow.
That's very
I
trollish.
think it's like
It's a,
DeLorean
yeah.
It's yeah.
Gullwing.
Gullwing doors. Yes. Yep. Okay. So guys, what do you think?
5.
I don't know. what
5
to
for the
think.
creativity? Like a
It's
5, but with the stats, I would say.
Yeah, with the stats, of course, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Alright, agreed. Tuner Guy 21. This one scores pretty poorly. Low stats overall, but about the right category. Lightspot Premium there. Bit too expensive. Anyway, design. Oh. Yeah. Okay. The lower lights to me are way too big. It looks like the main lights, which they aren't. But
They look like the Subaru, 90s Subaru fog
Yeah.
light.
and the
True.
rear is just empty.
And the rear is very barren.
Okay, overall, it's a meh design to me.
4
Yeah.
minus
Yes.
1.
Yeah, 4
Yes.
minus 1 for the stat. Oh yeah, actually, yes. And then there's the Weasel. Very nice stats overall. Quite like those. And not skimping out on a little bit of comfort either. 109.6 horsepower. Reasonable engineering times. What about the design? Again, low rider. It's too low. It's too low. Those poor wheel arches.
Yep. It's just...
It's strange.
have like a bar graph on the side.
Yeah.
It's it's equalizer style.
Yeah. It's an equalizer on the side, so maybe they are flashing in order, like towards the direction you try to indicate or something.
You know, it's like 1975.
Yeah, a bit early.
That would be
like that.
possible, but
That would be an
break all the
80s.
time.
That would be an 80s thing. Anyway, the roof is interesting.
Yeah.
it's
Alright.
for bigger people.
Yeah, good point. Okay, what do you think?
Meh.
Meh.
A meh plus 1 or just a meh?
Just a meh.
And just a meh, yeah.
I would give it a 4 plus 1 because of creativity. But if you say 4, then it's a 4. Yak 38. Oh my. Very poor stats overall. 63. And that's the highest scoring one in the categories. Ouch. Power is correct. Engineering time is very low. It's maybe a little on the too low end, considering that there's no tech pool here. Anyway, design. Oh, I get it. Okay, this is kind of a company law thing. Anyway, what do you think?
Oh, I like it very much.
Oh, you do?
It
The
looks
the nose is a little bit maybe too long.
Yeah.
It looks like a
Yes, it is
Spitfire.
quite long.
Some airplane from the World War II, but
Oh yeah.
I
And
like
the rear?
it.
I like the rear.
I like it
The
too,
rear, I like
yeah.
it. It's nice. Nicely crafted.
How many pieces he used for make this tail
I
light?
can get why he designed it like this, because there's one headlight missing as a tail light missing as a fixture.
Yeah.
I really like
That's a
the
cool
rear.
design.
The front doesn't.
Like it.
The front doesn't appeal to me at all, though. I can see why you would maybe like it. It's just not my taste.
It is time correct.
Absolutely.
And
Alright,
it is
so
well
what do you-
crafted, so
What do you say?
I would give it. I would like to give it a 7.
Yes, but there's
An overall
stats.
7?
The stats are so low.
I mean,
They
I
are
could give it
so
an
low.
overall 7 because it looks quite good, but the stats are not there.
It looks so good.
I would not go higher than. Like, to me, overall, it's a 5. It's a good design, -1. But if you both are going for very good, -1, then it's a 6.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
yes, it is very good,
Unfortunately.
-1.